chafed to hell. Like, I'm just sorry, it's not you. I don't have crabs. I'm just chafed. Like, that's TMI.
Well, I don't know. See, that one doesn't bother me. If he told me his testicle fell out his shorts, that would be a different thing.
We always love a good ball slip here, pun intended.
Yeah.
You're gonna poop at, well, I'll poop at Bon Jovi, but if I'm at the
Just don't
Olive
throw
Garden,
it at him and you'll be fine.
Yeah, but if I'm at like the Olive Garden for dinner,
Oh, absolutely not.
yeah, no.
See, I don't know. I'd be more likely to go with the Olive Garden. It's cleaner.
Instead of like Miss Sonolay.
Well, no, I mean as opposed to, say, Jones Beach Theater.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Because that's
Thing is-
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to survey your circumstances there and outweigh the risk. I mean, obviously you're into it if you're bringing this person to a concert. I'm not going to plunk down money for Bon Jovi tickets for the first date. Absolutely not.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so at this point you're obviously already in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay. You need to call us, people. What about you, Christine?
What, for
What
no's
are,
or
what are
wins?
yeses? Okay, so Christine's
Yeses?
single, guys.
Yes.
Newly single. So
Yes.
what are we looking for?
We're looking for gluten-free products.
Gluten. Well, yeah. Then you know
That's what we're looking for.
That's one less conversation to have.
Exactly. That's one less, oh, what do you mean you don't eat that?
Yeah.
And explaining myself. So it's like, you know what? You already know the pain. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
And then what's a no?
Well, Bonnie took my sanitary pads. And not in the way that everyone's saying. Any type of, like, an overabundance of personal care products. Like hand lotions, gels.
Hand lotions. That's a big red flag.
Exactly. You know, either you're spending way too
Pun
much time
intended,
alone,
pun
or
intended.
your hand lotion and paper towels. I don't want to know you. Sorry.
Okay, so now our moms taught us when we were younger not to talk. If he's rubbing down the cucumber, I know you are live.
Am I really?
Ooh,
Yes,
talk
I
to
am.
me dirty, yes. Okay, so like, seriously, like this dates with people, they look amazing on Facebook. Stop photoshopping your pictures. Ugh. And enough with the selfies. Can we also put that out there, please? I am over the selfies. Instagram is not for you to take your iPhone and go, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. It's not about that. Okay, let's move on, people. I don't need to see your sweat from the gym. I can smell it through my pictures. Ugh.
Yeah.
And if you happen to either burp or, God forbid, fart
When?
during like a date, like you're on dinner and like, or even you're sitting next to them at the bar and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, silent but deadly just hit me in the face. What do you do? I'm Dana. Dana from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. How are you today?
I am doing great.
Thank you so much for tuning in today.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'm really excited to talk.
Okay, so do you have a question for Justin?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Justin, should I trust my friends if they dated my ex?
Oh, so you're talking about like if they violate girl code.
Or are you trying to say
Exactly.
like, oh, exactly? What you're saying?
Exactly?
No, it's girl code. It's the whole girl code thing.
Right.
Like,
So you were dating somebody, you're no longer with him, and now one of your girlfriends is dating him or trying to date him?
exactly. That's the exact problem.
Okay, so you want to know what to do with the girlfriend.
Or what she should do with the boyfriend next.
Yeah.
I think in this circumstance, you really should go and find out yourself when it comes to a guy. You know what I mean? A lot of when you're in high school or college or whatever you are in life, you run into people that have dated some of your friends. I mean, it's just natural, it happens, and it's totally okay. When the whole girl code thing, don't date your best friend's boyfriend or whatever,
Right.
I would give it maybe like a 5-6 month bumper, because you never want to turn down someone just because they've been with one of your friends. You might be missing out on someone who's totally compatible with you.
Or it could turn into like a mob wife situation.
It could. I mean, you could counterbalance it anyway. There's always a positive and negative side. But what I do have to say is that when you find someone that you're sort of into, but your girlfriend's like, God, I have to stay with him. He's either kind of creepy or he didn't really feel well, or anything along those lines that might be negative, I always suggest take them into consideration, but take the first step and get to know the guy yourself. Because sometimes the girl could have played more of a part in it than she really makes it come out to
Right,
seem.
and she could also inflate and over dramatize the issue.
Exactly.
Okay.
The gays
So
and the girls.
And now from Ali G at Satellite Mind 42. She said, "What is my drink maximum on a date?"
Okay.
This is something I have trouble with sometimes, because sometimes I need that extra Mai Tai.
Wait, and I'm in the same with you. I need my lemon drop. I need a couple of them, actually. Oh. But when it comes down to this, it all depends on what date this is. If it's the first date, I say a 3-drink minimum.
First
Oh,
date,
maximum,
3-drink minimum.
maximum, yes.
Oh my goodness, I'm
Yes.
like, I can do that.
Yes, no, three drinks
drink
is good.
maximum?
The 3-drink maximum, that's what
Maximum,
I meant. I
yeah.
apologize.
It's
maximum.
okay. I'm like, I can totally do that minimum thing.
Right, yeah, minimum is easy. That's the easy.
We have another caller. We have Peter from New Jersey.
Ah, the Jerseys are calling
The
in.
Jersey. Hello, Jersey. How are you? Peter, are you there?
Yeah.
Hi, Peter. How are you today?
Good. How are
Thanks
you?
so much for watching. Do you have a question for myself or Justin?
I do.
What's your question?
I want to know from him what he thinks of, not dating, but if someone's talking to more than one person at a time, is that okay? And
Ooh, good question.
yeah, how many is too many? Like, is that not okay, or what should you watch
Yeah,
out for
like
doing?
you're saying you're not exclusive with somebody, you're just starting to date and putting yourself out there. So how many is too many and what's enough?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so this is a really good question, Peter. I think that this really does come down to, I think when it comes to the gays and the straights, this kind of totally two different rules. I never limit how many guys I'm talking to at one time. I don't suggest it for anybody to limit how many guys they're talking to until the word monogamy comes up. If you're talking is one thing, dating is another, and then sex is another.
Right.
And that's what I have to say to that. So when it comes down to it, I think that you have to keep the conversation open and the possibilities open, and that's what.
Yeah, but I also, Peter, my advice is, if you're finding yourself attracted to a certain person more than the other, be open with that person and letting them know that, yeah, I am also seeing other people, and open up the dialogue, are you seeing other people? But don't throw it in their face, like, I have options in case you fell through.
Right,
Like, you know what I mean? It's the approach.
Right, and I would never use that as a I would suggest for no one to use that as a defense, like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm seeing other
It makes
people.
it look, you look really desperate.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would never use it as a defense, but say you are technically not dating exclusively, but you do go on dates and sex is involved, and I mean they're from two different networks, two different people. They don't know each other, but
Do they live in the
attracted
same
to
town?
both for different reasons.
Do they live in the same town?
No.
So, they're from two totally different networks.
right.
If sex is involved, me personally, I would be uncomfortable knowing that somebody that I'm sleeping with is also potentially going to be sleeping with somebody else at the same time. But that's just
they
my
don't know
personal
each other. They
preference.
don't know that.
What was that?
He says they don't know that.
Yeah,
So
they
that's a
don't
good
know.
thing.
They do now.
Now you're putting it out there. No, I definitely think that, Matt has a great point. I think you definitely need to keep this stuff to a need-to-know basis. I have to remind you to always also, whatever you're doing, stay protected.
Stop putting it off and start painting it up today at Ben's Paint Station, featuring Benjamin Moore paints, Sickens, wood finishes, paints, and professional paint supplies, ideal for contractors and homeowners, stain paints and epoxies, family owned and operating, in business for over 55 years, professional and experienced help, located at 2 locations, 55B Route 25, Coram, Long Island, New York, and 1495 Plaza Montauk Highway, Mastic, New York. Call them at 775-7435 and 775-8135. Ben's Paint Station, featuring Benjamin Moore Paints. Log on to the Radio Advertisers page today.
BeanRadio.com.
East End Screen Printing and Embroidery. Shirts for as low as $3 with print. 631-281-TEES. That's 631-281-TEES. 1355F Montauk Highway, Mastic, Long Island, New York. Go to EastEndSilkScreenPrinting.com for more info.
hanging with the cool kids at InRavio.com.
Hey guys, it's Christine from Backwater. Tune in every Saturday night from 7 to 9 for music history, musicians' birthday blocks, trivia time, and the best alternative music around. Saturdays at 7, only on InRavio.com, broadcasting to the world.
Sud City Car Wash, Montauk Highway in Mastic, Long Island, New York. $9.99 early bird special Monday through Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. Phone 395-6114. Sud City Car Wash. Hand washes, hand waxes and detailing. Interior cleaning, brushless car wash club. Simonized products. Sud City Car Wash. Montauk Highway in Mastic, Long Island, New York.
Country recording artist. Love Faith Hill, absolutely gorgeous. Here's, a classic tone difference, I guess you could say. They muted her down a little bit.
They also thinned out her arm, and it just kind of makes it look like a
Right?
stick.
They thinned out her arm. They also took away some of those frown lines.
Yeah.
Do you see how they shaped it a little different? And they thinned her nose.
That's true, yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you see like in her eyes?
See, I'm focusing on the arm. It's like
Yeah.
a stick.
Yeah. And meanwhile, she's what, $110 anyway?
Exactly.
So they made her look anemic. Pain in my ass. Kim Kardashian. Okay, now we all have been seeing her evolve in her thickness, and we will get more into that, don't you worry. But look at this. Like, everybody idolizes her in her campaigns, her clothing line, and all this and that, and now look at her.
I don't understand. It seems like everybody has to have their skin tone perfectly even, like they're colored in with a Crayola crayon.
Right, I get that. In a photo, I would like to be perfectly bronze, semi-Puerto Rican-ish, but celebrity, plastic surgery, I guess nightmares, fantasies, successes, because some of them actually have done a pretty good job, and others, we're going to decide for you. Bonnie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so Bonnie is my favorite person in the world because she's like the voice of reason. She's one of the executive producers of In and Out here. So I can't wait because we got some doozies, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So first up, the one and only, we can't do this segment without Joan Rivers.
No, you have to
So
have
this is her then.
Way back when.
Way back when. She kind of looks like Melissa, like her daughter. Like I can see, And now we all, most people don't even recognize this face. They recognize this one.
Exactly.
And it's like, well, what do you think?
I remember her when I was a kid and she was on Johnny Carson, and she looked pretty good then.
Yeah.
Now, the then we just showed, not so much.
Okay. She looked a little homely.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think she looks kind of nice now.
I think she looks like a glamazon.
Yeah.
It's like she had some fag, sprinkle fairy dust on her, and wapoo! She's like a Cinderella. I think she looks good. I know people criticize her all the time, but you know what? I think she looks good. And she's healthy as a horse.
Yeah.
So, Joan Rivers, you're in my book.
Now, I do have another picture of her.
Oh, yeah, yes. Let's see this, because this is another comparison, right?
Yes. This is kind of over the years.
Oh, yeah, this is like the transformation of Joan.
Yes.
So this is like over the years. See, like number 2, I think looks like Melissa now.
Yes.
And number 3 looks like she was in transformation, because you can see how her face is just like pulled back like a horse being tugged on. And now, it's, like 4 is what she looks like. It's not the best picture of her.
Right,
But
no,
I
there's
think
something
she
weird
looked
going on around
best
her mouth.
as number 2.
Yes.
Yeah. She looked almost like a Barbie doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks good. Yeah, well, there's Joan. Woof. It's in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
It's just gross.
He looks like in this picture anyway, it looks like he had the other side of his lip lifted.
Yeah,
to make
like,
up
yeah,
for
because he's got like this like frown thing happening. Yeah. And but like obviously he's had some contouring in his cheeks.
Yes.
My goodness. Like I know, and his nose is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And his eyebrows are just, I don't know.
Definite then.
Total then. Total then. Total then. I don't even think his ex-wives would want him now. There it is. Sleepless in Seattle to never getting laid.
Ever again.
Ever again. Okay, I get it. All right, so she's obviously had some lip injections.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. I'm getting the cold. It's this weather change. So the nose is so prevalent in the disaster that it is.
Yes. It's like she had nostril implants.
Implants.
Doesn't it look whiter, the little flary
Well,
part
you
of
know
the
what it is?
nostrils?
Also with the facial like reconstruction that she's had done, I think it could have like lifted it a little bit because like her whole face cheekbones are like up. I don't know. Like even her eyes, like you can tell she had a face lift because her eyebrows are lifted and everything else.
Mm-hmm. It's sad.
It is, because she was a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who do we got next?
InRevio.com.
On it, but I'm going to let you know mine. I think love is love. It really doesn't matter who it is. I might be a little biased because I pertain to a certain persuasion, I guess you could say. I enjoy the locker room. But if you don't, that's all good for you. Just look at it this way. If I can just make one political thing out of it, Everyone's like, oh, it's going to cost so much money, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It is da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Think about all the money that is going to come in. Two men that are gay are going to spend a lot of money on a wedding. That means your local florist is going to stay in business. That means your Budweiser distributor, Budweiser, please call me. We'd love to have you here on the show. I love a good Bud Light. Anyway, so Budweiser, liquor vendors, everything, food, caterers, catering halls. You're going to have more employees hired for a longer amount of time. You're going to have servers and hosts and wedding planners and event planners and lighting crews and everything you could. I don't see how this could cost you any money. So whatever, I'm really excited about gay marriage in Rhode Island. Way to go. You're this big, but you're this big in my book. God bless. Okay. Vodka. So,
how have you been?
I've
jump
been.
Right in? What do you want to gossip about?
Okay, so your website is my go-to for all
Thank
my
you.
celebrity dish.
NaughtyButNiceRob.com.
Naughtybutnicerob.com. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so I want to just dive right in because the Kardashians are always a hot mess these days. So Kourtney is in a custody battle over his son Mason, and your headline is DNA tests are now involved.
Yeah,
What
this
is
is happening.
going
So
on?
allegedly, a young model, a very handsome young gentleman, claims that he had had relationships with Kourtney, and about 9 months later, she had a baby, and that baby was Mason. He now says that he looks at the pictures of the baby and looks very, very much like him, and so he now wants to have a DNA test to actually prove if he is the father of this little boy or if he's not. So this story's been bubbling up for about a year, but it's really, really gained speed over the last couple of days.
Do you think this is more of this guy's just trying to get his name out there?
I don't know. I think that if you claim that you have unprotected sex with somebody and they're young and beautiful people, I think the chance of that happening is probably pretty high. This was before she had any relationship. Let's remember she's not married. So, this was a while ago. The baby's, a couple of years old now. So I think they probably did hook up with each other. Whether or not this is his child, that's something that only DNA and Maury Povich can prove.
Absolutely.
Right fight, which is meant to be delicious, over whether or not Carol used a ghostwriter for the one and only novel she's ever published.
Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. And they were, in last year's reunion, they were starting to have some friction. So I guess it's making its headway. This
is the storyline of the season. I think that Ramona missed a few weeks of taping because she was in Africa with her daughter.
Yep.
I think the Countess, who is perfectly lovely in real life, has really no story arc that she's willing to share. She's not getting married yet. She's not having a baby. So there's not that much more to share there.
And I filmed
really have become a focus on the new ladies, and no one brings the drama better than Aviva. And there's a side of Carol that many of us have seen off TV that a lot of the viewers have not seen on TV. And I think they're going to see a brand new side of Carol and what a tough cookie she really is.
I got to, actually, a few weeks back, Sonia was honored with the citation in the city at Griffin, and I was there.
She sent me a picture of it. She was very proud of it.
Yeah, I was there. They filmed it, and Heather was there, and I was surprised to see Heather.
Yeah, I think Sonia's really remained neutral. Like, Sonia's that girl who's just so much fun and so much about having a good time and making everybody happy that she really doesn't get involved that much in the dramas. I went for drinks with her a couple of days ago, maybe last week. There's a gay bar that she really likes here in Manhattan, and we often meet there for a drink where she's treated like she's from Joan Collins.
Right,
The
exactly.
queens are buying her cocktails, and she's the empress of this bar. So I met her there for drinks. There is nobody more fun than Sonia Morgan.
Agreed.
But the two to look out for are Carol versus Aviva. And what I believe has happened is that Aviva has sold her first book. She announces this with great joy, and Carol asks her who's going to ghostwrite the book, because everybody has a ghostwriter, to which Aviva, who is a sharp girl and doesn't miss a beat, responds, "Who was your ghostwriter?"
Wow.
That sets Carol into a tizzy.
I can only imagine. Oh my goodness. Rob, thank you so much for calling in and giving us all the dirt. Everybody, you can follow him. It says it right there at Naughty Nice Rob. And his website is naughtybutnicerob.com. So be sure to visit that for all your salacious dirt on your favorite celebrities and so much more. Rob, once again, thank you. And I look forward to seeing you on a red carpet soon.
Cheers, my friend. Take care,
Bye.
everybody.
Thank you. Cheers. Guys, we're going to go and come back because we have so much more, even more, coming for you. Farrah Abraham is next on the menu. So we're going to go have a quick commercial break. We're going to get Farrah up on the phone for you, and we have plenty to talk about. You're watching In or Out Dog. I honestly do not know who this man is, but here's the graphic. He reportedly faked his own death to avoid paying thousands of dollars in restitution. This is like beyond me, like completely outrageous. I am in total awe. Guys, does anybody know who rapper Timothy Blair, better known as Tim Dog, is? If you do, please let me know in the chat room because I have no idea. But 2 years ago, he reportedly pleaded guilty to grand larceny for defrauding Pilgrim, KABC has previously reported. The two met through an online dating site when he scammed her into thinking he needed investors to restart his music career. This left Pilgrim with $32,000 in credit card debt. A judge ordered him to pay her $19,000. I don't know that. I mean, she's been getting told I have a caller. Caller, what's your name? From where are you calling?
Justin from Manhattan.
Hi, Justin from Manhattan. What's going on?
I am a huge, huge Miley fan. I am loving her new image and how she's branding herself. I think she's actually doing an amazing job.
Okay.
And I'm so excited for Bangers. I think this is going to be a whole new sound. I think I'm not even sure if it's going to be a whole new sound. I think we heard it with Can't Be Tamed and 7 Things I Hate About You. Miley's definitely growing out of the Disney image, and as someone who's in her age range, I think that she's doing an amazing job trying to connect to her fans through her music.
And let me ask you a question. She's getting a lot of crap these days for that whole twerking thing on the VMAs. Cher actually was just on Letterman, and Letterman asked her the same question. Do you think she's just doing this to break out of her Disney image, since you brought that up?
No, I think that Miley's been out of the Disney image for a while now, and I think this whole twerking movement, it's crazy that Miley Cyrus is the one who's bringing twerking to every home in America. I mean, Nicki Minaj has been doing it for years. Like, all these people all these music artists have been twerking around us, and I think we just didn't realize it until some skinny white girl did it. And I think that Miley is doing exactly what she should be doing, and she knows what she's doing. You know, she's not. I believe as a fan that she's not doing it out of just being ridiculous. I think she's totally strategic, and I think that whole finger thing was on the VMAs. You know how she had that?
Yeah, with what she did that thing to
totally
Robin
taken
Thicke.
out of context. If you watch the Blurred Lines music video, it has naked women in it. I mean, it literally has topless women shaking that foam finger around. I mean, Miley did an amazing job at the VMAs. The VMAs are always supposed to have that moment, and she was it. I mean, she was trending more than Syria. Like, come on.
Hey, you know what? You definitely give a different perspective to the story. I appreciate your call, Justin. Thank you for watching so much, and thanks for calling in.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Love the show.
Thanks so much. All right, so, hey, that's a different perspective on this whole Miley situation. Do you guys agree with Justin? Let me know. Hit up the chat box. Tweet me using hashtag pun intended at @OnlyMattMartin, or shoot, call us 1-855-446-7284. To his longtime partner on September 3rd after being together for 11 years. Why didn't he come out earlier?
No, why 11 years? You better propose to me like a year and a half. Like.
Well, it wasn't legal, hello. But he married the best man he's ever known, Jackson tweeted, along with the picture that we're showing you now of the newlyweds wearing white and standing on the beach. They are a sexy couple.
Yamadosha.
Yes.
Yumadocious. Hashtag Yumadocious.
I made that trend happen.
He's still trying to make fetch happen.
Oh. All right. Regina.
Bonnie, are we getting in between them in bed?
Absolutely.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Can we bring the cameras?
Yes.
Yes. Talk about getting
I need
right.
proof later.
Yeah, I do. I just need to reminisce it.
Yeah.
You know what?
I would like to revisit that.
Yeah, I'd like to revisit that, not in my dream. That's my birthday present right there. Now, mail order husband service I need to subscribe to.
Damn.
Because Jesse definitely worked it out. Jesse and Justin have been dating for about a year. They've quickly become one of the cutest couples in Hollywood. These are not my words. Gay or straight, I mean, how adorable are they? Not so much. Justin is gorgeous. I mean, I'm not a ginger lover per se. Excuse me. Jesse Tyler Ferguson isn't like atrocious, but this just does like, it's almost like us as a couple. It just, no. It's just.
Oh, shade.
They really don't look that bad together. I think what's throwing me is that big giant neck on his shirt. It's like, who dressed him?
Wait, what do you mean?
A homo faux pas you're talking about.
No, I just found like, Jesse Tyler Ferguson is paying for that. Like, it's buying him car. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just saying it how it is. .com. I'm being honest. That's what it is. That is a boy for pay. For show.
But he's got to be wearing the last boy's shirt.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the collar's big. Like, isn't it just measurements?
Yes.
You would think Hollywood they would afford like some measuring tape.
Exactly.
Roll it. Good morning, Long Island. Matt Martin here from In or Out, pun intended, here at Cherry's on Cherry Grove for the 4th of July annual drag invasion. Today we're going to see some of the hottest, latest drag queens marching in the parade on the docks, onto the ferry, heading over to the Pines for an extravaganza. Stay tuned, we got more coming up. Matt here with In or Out, pun intended, here live at the Invasion with Queen Levine, the DJ superstar of the weekend. What is the Invasion to you? The Invasion's a wonderful thing. It's my second year they're sticking me on the dock, being all silly, and announcing the Invasion. It's one of the most fun. This is Mardi Gras in Fire Island. It's a great event. It's a great way to spend the day. We'll be right back with more. Hello, Miss Grove Hotel 2013. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. How about you, Bata?
Fabulous. It's hot as hell. How are you holding up in this heat today?
Preparation H and duct tape.
And how are you, sir?
I'm doing very good.
You're a lovely escort on this 4th of July.
Yeah, all chained up. She's got me ball and chain.
Just submissive bottom. Submissive of bottom. But at least he's showing his Italian pride.
Happy.
Well, enjoy your day today and happy 4th.
Thank you, Matt. Happy 4th of July. You're welcome.
this 4th of July with her penis pump.
Oh, well.
How are you? Is this how you're keeping cool on this 4th of July?
It's so hot.
Oh, you're leaking.
Oh, it's all like in my vitamin C.
Pump the cap.
Apparently walking up right now is Bull and Chains. Hello, Justin.
How are you?
I'm loving this.
Thank you. Unfortunately, my flight was grounded because I didn't pass weight.
Oh, you didn't pass weight?
No,
That's funny.
a quarter pound over.
Nice. Our ninja ballerinas are walking up. Lots made an appearance on the red carpet for the Dragon. And apparently they don't laugh. No, talk to me. Teresa Caputo. Oh, yes! So medium, absolutely. Can I get a twirl for you? Can we get a reading? Yeah, I have a message from the other side. It's your great uncle. He says, and you heard it here live. Teresa Caputo on the red carpet of the Dragon. Amazing. Beautiful. Here on the docks of Cherry Grove looking upon cherries. Let's give a round up for cherries. We got this one, definitely giving her 4th of July pride. We're here at the Drag Invasion on the pier awaiting the parade. We will see you guys back with more insaneness here at the Drag Invasion, only on mravio.com. Oh my God, we have Honey Boo Boo here on the red carpet live at the Drag Invasion. $1 makes you holla. Are you excited for your new season on TV? $1 makes you holla.
Girls, keep up with us. Hi.
Hello, gorgeous. How are you on this 4th of July?
Hi, I'm Kim Kardashian, and I'm richer than everyone. And I'm
He's promoting safe sex here at the Drag Invasion. And approaching us is China. Christmas in July. I love it. Oh my God.
wait, we're on a gay island.
What? Happy Christmas in July.
I'm a new mom, and I lost my baby. I don't know where it is. Thank you. Is it the 4th of July? I thought it was never.
You are fiercer than ever today.
Jimmy, don't feed the bears.
Put a lettuce here on the red carpet here at the Drive of Baby. What inspired your gorgeous outfit?
It fit in my purse. That is the best way you can dress on this island because the heat, if it fits in the purse, you put it on and you can take it off just as easy in the meat rack on the way home. There you go. That's where I'm going home. When I leave that boat, I'm walking back to the meat rack because Mama wants to get lucky.
Can we get a spin from you?
Absolutely. Get it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is so my next husband.
Behind.
Woof, I love it.
Behind.
Oh! The queens that go in front of the smartest to get underneath.
Gay man.
Miss Piggy, can we interview you? Miss Piggy, happy 4th of July. How are you doing hanging out during this summer heat? Fantastic. Are you going to go to the party right now? Absolutely fabulous. And I'm going to be here all day, so I hope you get to take a picture with me. Thank you. Can I ask you one question? Absolutely. You know, you're doing okay right now. You're not smoking quite yet. Okay, good. Thank you. Once I start smelling, thank you. Absolutely. Have a happy 4th of July. You too. Bye.
Village Music Shop in Mastic. Anyway, you all know my dog, Mr. Big. Yeah. Well, Dudes and Dudettes Village Music Shop has been in business for over 37 years, serving musicians with the best products and service around. Oh, they have private lessons on all instruments and in all styles of music in their new state-of-the-art digital teaching studios, with the excellent sales and service of guitars, drums, school band instruments, amps, PAs, as well as sheet music, books, and accessories. Basically, Dudes, everything musical. Right, Big? Yeah. Chill out. Village Music has rentals on all instruments, even PA systems for your parties and barbecues. Oh, cool. Dude's Village Music Shop never has a sale on stuff because every day our prices are lower than all the competition. Stores, internet, whatever, guaranteed. Yeah. So come to Village Music Shop, 1495 Montauk Highway in Mastic, phone 1-800-HEY-DUDE. Anyway.
InRavio.com.
Oil City Skate Park, Long Island's only indoor skate park. Skateboarding, BMX, inline skating, open 7 days a week. Nearly 150 decks by Baker, Flip, Girl, Chocolate, Real, Plan B, Crimson, Zero, Element, DGK, Bogata, and more. The best in tees, hoodies, wallets, trucks, wheels, bearings, t-shirts, hats, and DVD. New York's largest Santa Cruz dealer. Introducing Jark Skateboards, Europe's best-selling deck. Oil City Skate Park, 3565 Maple Court, Oceanside, New York. Phone 516-442-0706 or go to www.oilcitysk8.com for more info.
InRavio.com. Welcome to the future of radio. InRavio.
Hey, this is Chuck from the Two Guys and the Chick Show. Check us out Wednesday nights from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about stupid news, email bag, and all-around BS. Two Guys and the Chick Show, only on InRavio.com, broadcasting to the world.
What are you waiting for? Everyone else is advertising on the internet. Shouldn't you? Tired of small returns on phone books, newspapers, radio ads, TV ads, coupon books, direct mail? Everyone is on the internet every day. Advertise on the internet for as low as $100 a month. Over 250,000 impressions per month on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, InRavio.com, and more. Go to the Advertise With Us page on Ravio.com and get started today.
Take flight, be in Vegas, Chicago next night. Off to the islands where we ride bikes. Chill to Caribbean music all night. You, me and Patron and get right. Let me guess, you ain't used to this life. He did you wrong, you ain't used to my type. I see you confused on what's right. I swear, never seen a face so clear.
Talking about them. So my gaydar went off last night, and I was wondering why. It's because Bravo will be celebrating the series Queer Eye for the Straight Guy with a Queer Eye reunion 10 years later, airing this October on Bravo. I am so excited for these boys to come back. Do you remember this show, Jill?
You know what? You forget that was like the genesis of Bravo's like huge empire was those guys.
They had the gay dating show where it was like a bachelor with a gay guy, and then this show is what put them on the market.
I can't even believe it's been 10 years. That just makes you. And they're all, each and every one of them, you know their talent when pretty much each and every one of them has their own thing. I'm so excited. I love Ted. I absolutely live for Chopped. I sit and watch it all the time. Love Carson. I met him on the street once in New York City. I walked up to him. I go, "How did I do? Did I land it? Do I look okay? Am I passable?" And you know, I am so excited. Well done, Bravo, for bringing the guys back.
And I'm excited because you know what? I mean, they're all very successful right now. It'll be nice to catch up with all of them. And some people really.
try to go, but sometimes I lose it. When I see your face, you're making this hard, but I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna walk out the door, I can't take anymore. Gotta get away, get you out of my mind. I'll do better next time. There's nothing left to say. Out on the dance floor, with the lights on, nobody feeling inside, and you just let go. And your heart beats to the sound of a soul, and you just let go. Just let go. Just let go. Just let go.
Hi, Reina. How you doing, darling? Jeff Miranda, you. I can't remember who the guy is in the middle, but that's okay. Adam Barta, who's a good friend of both of ours and a client of
that's my
mine, and then
buddy, yes.
myself. And it was so funny because I'm like, I know you. And she's like, you look familiar. And then I'm like, I'm that crazy gay publicist. And she's like, I know who you are.
Boom, that's it.
That was the connection. And now for myself.
I don't understand why you're single. You're freaking fabulous. Anyone out there listening to this, he is fabulous, amazing. You should be dating him.
I'm saying. And as promised, I have Nick Tangorra here. Nick, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. I'm so excited that here our studio audience is going crazy. You hear that? They're all over there in the green room looking fantabulous, by the way. And we have your brother Rafe over there and your guitarist Will. They're going to be coming up in a little bit, so stay tuned for them. But I wanted to get to
In the world, I mean, these girls are on Twitter from the latest hours to the earliest, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're just, I don't know because I don't live the life of a fangirl. So I guess it seems very stressful.
Okay.
Yeah, but thank you guys.
Well,
basically what I look for in a girl is basically a friend. So someone that I can just be myself around and just someone that's like supportive both ways. It's not about the outside. Everybody will think, oh no, it's about the outside. It's really not. You have to be a beautiful person on the inside. So basically just a friend that I can watch movies with and play video games with and eat Chinese food with. Right?
And grow old with.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, you just gotta feel like you're at home.
Yeah, but then again, I'm single and doing it a cappella, so.
I have this one. I don't want to say it on air, but so you have so much going on in your life, but let's just start off with, I got the opportunity to work with you this past weekend at the EOTM Awards.
Yes, it was amazing and it was a pleasure.
And I had a blast getting to know you. A lot of people get to see what is just released in the press and said about you. And as a publicist and someone in the public eye as well, you know, I like getting to get that one-on-one time with somebody that is quote-unquote salacious and find out they're really just delicious. So I really just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to see the real you this weekend.
And I'm happy you saw the real me, and, you know, it's sad, but things are out on blogs and, you know, all that negativity. But I do think we all took away from, all the entrepreneurs in LA for the EOTM Awards, we took away from thanking our haters because, you know, they really make us strive to be the better people that we are and, you know, work harder and, you know, just be happy for what we have. So I'm thankful for everything.
Now, let's just dive right into the reason that everybody knows who you are pretty much is from when you were on MTV's 16 and Pregnant. What was that like for you, that whole experience of having cameras following you during a very vulnerable age?